On PM Edition, tracking a number of powerful weather systems across the U.S. With them come the potential for heavy rain, flooding, and even severe.
Good afternoon from Portland, where it's already 100 degrees. Seattle's already set their daily record, and today may be the hottest day on record in both cities. I'm meteorologist Mike Seidel in the heat in Portland. More coming up this afternoon.
Meanwhile, in other parts of the country, it's a pattern that's similar more to fall. Temperatures across the northern plains and the Rockies have many asking, what happened to summer? Well, from the Northeast back into Texas, keep your guards up. Flash flooding is possible. Thanks for watching PM Edition. I'm Vivian Brown.
And I'm Nick Walker. We've got a lot to cover and a lot to get to, including this. Tell you what, this is what we've been talking about. Our eyewitness weather team in Morristown, New Jersey, shows us the heavy rain, the minor street flooding, all captured today. We want to thank Nick Sanato for this video. Weather.com/eyewitness. With your pictures and video. We want to see them. Wow, what a mess it has been in many parts of the country. Here in the Northeast, New Jersey, just hard hit by the rain. And you can see on the radar here, we're continuing to follow thunderstorms pushing up into the area, and we've even had some severe weather as well. Severe thunderstorm warning still with us here around southeastern New York. This for Ulster County. Could see some 60-mile-an-hour winds near Monticello. Please take some shelter. Down toward New York City, you're within that severe thunderstorm watch, and one thunderstorm after another has just been raking you here from northern New Jersey on up toward the city and even on up toward Yonkers, where we had just minutes ago a woman struck by lightning standing at her window in her home. She's been taken to the hospital. No word on her injuries. But we're continuing to follow more thunderstorms that could produce flash flooding. In fact, we've seen flash flooding throughout much of New Jersey. In Bergen County, New Jersey, an underpass is flooded. We've also seen in Essex County portions of I-280 just covered with water. So a lot of flooding still could go on as these thunderstorms continue to push northward. We're going to find much of New England and on into Maine covered with water here as we get through the evening hours. A lot of these areas could see 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. More thunderstorms from West Virginia back into the Ohio Valley. Cincinnati getting some lightning there, and also seeing some strong thunderstorms here along the coast. I want to mention Norfolk, Virginia. One of our Twitter followers, Martin, let us know we had a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust there. Thunderstorms down Interstate 95 and all the way across the Deep South, even back into Texas, where we could see more severe weather today. Vivian?
Well, as you know, the Pacific Northwest has been enduring a heat streak for days now, with temperatures breaking the 100-degree mark all across Washington State and Oregon. Is there any relief in sight? Well, meteorologist Mike Seidel is live there in Portland, Oregon. And Mike, I got to tell you, before today, I always thought you were this cool dude. But I'll tell you what, that Portland weather is putting that coolness to a test today, right?
Hey, I'm one hot meteorologist. How about that for kind of a switcheroo, Viv? Yeah, we're here in Portland in Jameson Park, another one of those areas in Portland where they have fountains where the kids and the adults come out and the water comes down these walls, and the water just keeps cascading. It'll go over there, then it'll be over here. Look what I found. A couple of my friends here, Kenny and Jessica. Hi there. From Portland. How long have you lived here?
20 years.
What do you think of this?
I love it. It's great.
Well,
it feels so good.
Well, it's easy when you're sitting in the cotton dress in the water.
Yeah, definitely. I forgot it was white.
That's okay. What about Kenny? What's your take on this heat wave?
I'm just glad to be here to cool down. It's super hot, man.
You got that right, and it's going to get even hotter.
Is it supposed to go up to 107?
Make it to 107 today. It's 100 right now. You'll notice a difference, I'm sure. Let's talk current temps right now. Seattle, last check, just a few minutes ago now, 96. That's a new record for the day, heading for the all-time of 100. Here in Portland, 100 degrees. That ties the record for today. Our third day in a row above 100, at or above 100. The record is 5. We'll probably do 4 tomorrow. And the all-time, as Jessica just told me is 107. We may get there. Yesterday we did 106. So what is everybody doing? Well, if you're a construction worker here in Portland, many of them are starting early and knocking off early. Sunrise out here is about 5:40, so it gets light still pretty early here in late July. They're getting out in the cooler part of the day, albeit temperatures are still in the 70s, and they should be in the 50s. And, of course, the kids at the pools and the fountains. Up in Seattle, little beach action up there. Get out of the Shoreline District, an area where only about 15% of the homes have air conditioning, so it's even worse up there. Down here, about 70% of people do have air conditioning. A lot of people just go out and buy a wall unit and use it when they have to, which is not many days, although we've seen a lot of heat over the past 4 or 5 days. So in Seattle today, they're out on the beach. Forecast this afternoon's highs. Right now, we're still going 99 in Seattle, 105 here, and 108 in Medford. Give or take a degree or two. We could set, again, all-time records, Vivian, in both locations and in some other cities between the Willamette Valley and up towards the Puget Sound this afternoon as the sun comes beating down. We'll have more on the extended forecast for the weekend and let you know if we're going to get out of this torrid heat wave. Historical, but so far, as far as we know, not deadly.
All right. Well, at least there's one bright spot to that. Thank you very much. Mike Seidel reporting live from Portland, Oregon. Well, still ahead, details on the cold Canadian air that's dipping into the U.S. and the temperatures that shot many straight into fall.
Yeah, many take extreme heat for granted. Still ahead, we've got simple extreme heat tips that could be life-saving for some.
Airport delays over 2 hours at LaGuardia.